Some ASMR stuff right here. It's like the sound of when you walk on the crisp autumn leaves, you know? Hey everyone, this is Inka, and I am super excited to be here today to make one of the most extravagant recipes from Tasty's new cookbook, Tasty Over the Top. It has a lot of creative and inspiring new recipes that kind of celebrate what Tasty is known for. Show-stopping, insta-worthy, very visual recipes that are as fun to make as they are to eat. Today, I'm gonna be making the Rainbow Unicorn Babka. And the reason I picked this recipe is because, well, I love bread. I love playing around with colors. This recipe uses natural food coloring, matcha and pitaya, two of my favorite flavors. So let's get started. Hair's tied, I'm gonna start off by making the yeast mixture. First thing I'm gonna do is actually melt some butter, and we're gonna set it down. I'm gonna go ahead and add in the sugar now. Milk as well. This is the base of something good, you already know that. Add in the yeast. Oh, it smells so good already, actually. Let it rest for about 10 minutes. Perfect time for a snack break if you're asking me, so I'm gonna go do that, and we'll be right back. I'm back with some more dry ingredients. I have 2 bowls of flour here because we're gonna make 2 different colored doughs, one with matcha and one with pitaya. I'm gonna put the pitaya in this one, and then I'm gonna put the matcha in this one, and a little bit of salt. For the pitaya, I'm gonna add in an egg. My yeast mixture, as you can see, is now split into 2 bowls, and one I'm going to put right in here. And we're just going to combine this now. Ooh, okay, look at that pink. I think this is actually pretty well combined at this point, and this is gonna rest for 30 minutes. In the meantime, I'm gonna work on my matcha dough. All right, so now I have my 2 bowls of dough here. They're gonna rest for 30 minutes. Get a little beauty sleep, and we'll be right back. Okay, so while the dough is resting, I'm actually gonna get started on the icing. I'm gonna go ahead and put some butterfly pea flour into my warm milk here. I'm going to give it a little bit of a stir. Already, it's actually already changing the color a little bit. I'm going to let this sit here for around an hour. All right, friends, I have my beautifully risen dough babies here. As you can see, they are now super puffy. Wow, it is soft. This brings me so much satisfaction. Little flour action. Oh my gosh, gonna roll it out. I'm trying to aim for a 6 by 12 inch rectangle. The measurements actually do matter a little bit, and I think this is looking pretty good, honestly. Just make sure. All right, friends, first rectangle, done. Are we good to move on? And same thing, just gonna roll this out. And now what we're gonna do is actually marry the two. Essentially, pinch them together, like so they form one dough. Now that I have that together, I am going to actually brush on some melted butter, so no holding back. Babka is a treat. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is add on some fruity cereal. It's a very nostalgic flavor for me, and I honestly just also love the crunch here. I think that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Am I being too generous? Am I being too generous? Okay, I think I'm a little too greedy here already. All right, great. I'm just gonna go in with my hands here and just hear that. This is some ASMR stuff right here. It's like the sound of when you walk in the woods on the crisp autumn leaves, you know? This is art. This is straight up just art. Look at that. This could belong in the MoMA. It is looking pretty good to me, so I am going to roll it up. This is a slightly trickier part, but we're gonna go for it. Oh my gosh. Yo, look at that. We have a beautiful dual colored cylinder thing going on. What I wanna do is actually cut it in half. Okay, we're just gonna go for it and just try to cut it in half here. This is where we play like really intense music because like ooh, one last cut here, all the way down in the middle. The reveal, ooh, look at that. Okay, it's a little crazy right now, but you can see the cross section here. This is the part where, because we're making a babka, we're gonna try and twist it together by doing a crisscross here. Same thing on this end. Looks pretty good, if I do say so myself. Okay, great. Just put this big guy in there carefully. Help. Okay, carefully scoop this up and just place it right in there. Oh my gosh. Oh, the panic I had for a second. Okay, amazing. So now that I have this, I am pretty much ready to go bake this now. So while the babka is baking in the oven, I am going to finish the icing that I started a little while ago. As you can see, this milk is now a very, very nice shade of blue. I'm gonna make 2 different colored icings. One is blue and one will be purple. All right, we're just gonna start off by making a big batch of blue. Put that in the powdered sugar that we have here and gently mix that up. All right, this is looking pretty good. I'm going to separate some out and make my purple icing. This is like a little magic trick because if you add lemon to butterfly pea flower tea, it will become purple. You see how it becomes violet? And there you go. Ready for decoration. I think now it's about time to check on the babka. Okay, look at how good that looks. This smells amazing, smells like buttery brioche bread. The fruity cereal, just like I love how it clung onto the dough. And now to add some decoration. I'm gonna start with the blue icing here. Oh my gosh. All right, now let's do the purple icing. Oh my gosh, this is a lot. But you know, that's what we're aiming for today. And now I'm gonna add sprinkles because you can never have enough sprinkles. Maybe a little bit more, why not? There's some little stars here that I'm just gonna add to complete the look. Little pearls on there too, why not? We're going for extravagant. So, extravagant it is. This is it. This is the rainbow unicorn babka. There's a lot of colors going on. It is very sparkly. I'm very excited to cut into this and taste it. I wonder if it's gonna taste as fun as it looks. All right, it is time to cut this bread. Oh my gosh. Wow. It smells amazing, smells buttery, brioche. I'm gonna take a big bite here. Oh yeah, that's some good bread. Honestly, what I really love about this is the texture of the fruity cereal and like the little pops of fruity flavor. I actually do taste the matcha, and the icing kind of just brings it all together. This is really good. But really making this babka was such a fun experience. I love that we got to play around with so many different colors, so many different flavors. It all came together to create this like beautiful sort of like centerpiece. And honestly, there's so many more fun recipes like that in this book, Tasty Over the Top, that I'm also very excited to try. I really think that this is like a great cookbook to have if you want to impress your friends, your family. Really, I also think this cookbook would be like a perfect gift. This is something I would want to gift my friends and family because I want them to have fun when they're cooking and like just enjoy these new experiences. So yeah, go get the cookbook if you haven't yet, Tasty Over the Top. You're gonna have so much fun with this. It's the perfect gift, and I will see you all later.